Kendrick Lamar and Drake. These names are synonymous with modern hip-hop. They are two of the most influential and successful artists of our generation. Kendrick, the lyrical genius from Compton. He is known for his complex storytelling and social commentary. Drake, the Toronto hitmaker. He blends rapping and singing with an unmatched ear for melody. Their impact on music is undeniable, but their relationship has been anything but smooth. These two titans have been entangled in a rivalry. It's a feud that has captivated the hip-hop world for years. From subtle jabs to full-blown diss tracks, their competitive spirit has played out on a global stage. This rivalry has produced some of the most memorable moments in hip-hop history. It has sparked debates among fans and critics alike. Is it a genuine beef or a calculated marketing ploy? This essay dives deep into the history of Kendrick Lamar and Drake's complex relationship. We'll explore the key moments that have fueled this ongoing saga. From their early collaborations to their chart-topping diss tracks, we'll uncover the truth behind the headlines. Get ready to explore the highs and lows of this epic rap battle. We'll examine its impact on their careers, the music industry, and the culture at large. The story of Kendrick and Drake is not just about conflict. It's a tale of two artists who at one point shared a mutual respect. They even collaborated on tracks like Buried Alive Interlude from Drake's Take Care album. This early collaboration hinted at a potential alliance. Back then, Kendrick was still on the rise while Drake was solidifying his place as a global superstar. However, the dynamic shifted. As Kendrick's star power grew, so did the undercurrent of competition. His critically acclaimed album Good Kid, M.A.A.D. City showcased his lyrical prowess and cemented his place as a force to be reckoned with. This shift in the power dynamic coincided with the first hints of tension. Subliminal messages in songs started to surface. Fans and critics alike began to speculate. Was there trouble brewing between these two hip-hop heavyweights? Drake, never one to back down from a challenge, responded in kind. He dropped subtle hints in his lyrics, hinting at a growing rivalry. The tension was palpable. It was becoming increasingly clear that the once cordial relationship between these two artists was evolving into something more complex. The seeds of rivalry had been sown. The question was, how would this rivalry blossom? The rivalry between Kendrick Lamar and Drake escalated from subtle jabs to full-blown diss tracks. Kendrick's verse on Big Sean's Control in 2013 sent shockwaves through the hip-hop world. He called out Drake by name, along with a slew of other rappers, challenging their positions in the game. This track was a game-changer. It reignited the spirit of competition in hip-hop and forced artists to step up their game. Drake responded, but his approach was more calculated. He opted for subliminal disses woven into his verses, leaving fans to decipher the target of his ire. This back and forth continued for years, with each artist taking veiled shots at the other. The tension reached a boiling point in 2024. Kendrick released Not Like Us. This scathing diss track directly addressed Drake and his ongoing legal battles with Universal Music Group. The song was a critical and commercial success, further fueling the feud and solidifying Kendrick's lyrical dominance. Drake, known for his calculated responses, countered with his own diss track. While he didn't directly name Kendrick, the lyrical content left little doubt as to the target. The back and forth between these two titans has produced some of the most talked about moments in hip-hop history. These diss tracks are not just songs, they are weapons in a lyrical war. They're a testament to the power of words and the impact of a well-placed diss. The feud between Kendrick Lamar and Drake transcends the realm of music. It has seeped into popular culture, sparking countless debates and memes across social media. Fans have taken sides, dissecting every lyric and interview for clues about the status of their rivalry. The impact is undeniable. Brands have even capitalized on the feud, using it as marketing fodder. Duolingo, the language learning app, famously mocked Drake after the release of Not Like Us. Apple Music used the rivalry to promote both artists' music, further amplifying the buzz. This cross-industry engagement highlights the far-reaching impact of this feud. The public's fascination with the feud speaks to our innate desire for competition and drama. We are drawn to stories of conflict, especially when they involve larger-than-life figures like Kendrick and Drake. These artists aren't just musicians, they are cultural icons, and their rivalry has become a cultural phenomenon. Section 5. Fuel to the Fire, Awards Shows and Public Spectacles. Awards shows have become, well, unlikely battlegrounds in the Drake and Kendrick saga. These events, meant to celebrate artistic achievement, have often been overshadowed by the tension between these two titans. One such instance occurred at the 2025 SAG Awards. Host Kristen Bell made a seemingly innocuous song choice for her entrance Kendrick Lamar's Dodger Blue. This subtle nod to Kendrick amidst his ongoing feud with Drake did not go unnoticed. It was interpreted by many as a show of support for Kendrick, further fueling the narrative of their rivalry. In another instance, LeBron James, a global icon in his own right, was seen dancing to Kendrick Lamar's TV Off, a track widely believed to contain subtle jabs at Drake. This public display of support, whether intentional or not, added another layer to the ongoing saga. Section 6. Chart Battles and Industry Recognition. The rivalry between Kendrick Lamar and Drake isn't just about bragging rights. It plays out on the Billboard charts, where their albums and singles constantly vie for the top spot. The release of Not Like Us propelled Kendrick to the #1 spot on the UK singles chart, dethroning Drake in a symbolic victory. The song's success was amplified by Kendrick's performance at the Super Bowl halftime show, where he seemingly took aim at Drake once again. This public display of lyrical prowess solidified Kendrick's position as a dominant force in the industry. It also highlighted the commercial impact of their rivalry. Not Like Us continued its victory lap, clinching multiple Grammy Awards in 2025. This recognition from the industry further cemented the song's cultural impact and added fuel to the already raging fire. The chart battles and industry accolades are not just about numbers. They represent the tangible impact of this rivalry, showcasing the power and influence that both artists wield. Section 7. The Price of Beef Career Implications and Legacies. While the rivalry between Kendrick Lamar and Drake has produced some of the most exciting moments in hip-hop, it's essential to acknowledge the potential downsides. Constant comparisons and competition can overshadow an artist's individual growth and artistic exploration. It can also create a toxic environment for fans, leading to online harassment and negativity. For Drake, the constant comparisons to Kendrick's lyrical prowess have led to criticism of his more commercially driven approach. On the other hand, Kendrick has faced immense pressure to maintain his critical acclaim, potentially hindering his willingness to experiment with his sound. The question remains, what will be the lasting impact of this rivalry on their respective legacies? Will they be remembered for their individual achievements, or will their feud overshadow their artistic contributions? Only time will tell. Section 8. Is it real beef or meticulously crafted entertainment? The line between genuine animosity and calculated marketing is often blurred, especially in the world of hip-hop. While Kendrick Lamar and Drake's rivalry has produced some genuinely tense moments, it's worth questioning the authenticity of it all. Hip-hop has a long history of manufactured beefs designed to generate hype and boost record sales. Could the rivalry between Kendrick and Drake be another example of this? It's possible that what we perceive as genuine animosity is a carefully crafted narrative designed to keep fans engaged and the headlines coming. The truth likely lies somewhere in between. There's no denying the competitive spirit between these two artists. But they are also savvy businessmen who understand the power of a good narrative. Whether real or manufactured, their rivalry has undoubtedly left an indelible mark on the music industry and popular culture. Section 9. The Future of the Feud. A legacy yet to be written. As we move further into the 2020s, the future of the Drake and Kendrick saga remains uncertain. Will they continue to trade lyrical barbs, or will they eventually bury the hatchet and move on? One thing is sure, their rivalry has shaped the landscape of hip-hop, pushing both artists to constantly evolve and outdo each other. This competition has resulted in some of the most innovative and impactful music of our generation. Whether they collaborate again or continue to spar from a distance, their legacy is intertwined. The impact of their rivalry will continue to be felt for years to come, inspiring a new generation of artists and shaping the future of hip-hop.